Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we re-diving into the fascinating story of something you probably use every single day without a second thought. The button. It seems so simple, right? Just a small disc to hold your clothes together. But the history of the button is way more surprising than you'd think. Let's rewind a few thousand years. The earliest objects that look like buttons were actually found in the Indus Valley, dating back to around 2800 BC, but here's the twist. They weren't used to fasten anything. They were purely decorative, like tiny pieces of jewelry sewn onto clothing, often made from seashells. For centuries, people used pins, brooches, and belts to keep their garments closed. Buttons were all about showing off status and wealth, not about practicality. So when did things change? The big shift happened in 13th century Germany. This is when the buttonhole was invented, and suddenly everything clicked. The button and buttonhole combination was a game changer. It allowed for much more fitted and tailored clothing, which was perfect for the changing fashions of the time. Knights could even button up their armor more securely. This new technology spread like wildfire across Europe. Buttons became so important that guilds were formed just for button makers. They crafted them from all sorts of materials: bone, wood, metal, and even precious gems for the super rich. The more buttons you had on your outfit, and the fancier they were, the wealthier you appeared. Some royals had outfits covered in thousands of them. It was NT until the Industrial Revolution in the 18th and 19th centuries that buttons became accessible to everyone. Mass production meant they could be made cheaply and quickly from materials like plastic. The button finally completed its journey from a status symbol for the elite to a functional, everyday item for the masses. So the next time you button up your shirt, take a moment to appreciate this tiny piece of innovation. It has a rich history of fashion, technology, and social change all wrapped up in its small form. Who knew something so simple could have such a complex story? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this little trip through history, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. See you in the next video.